Hi, I'm Stuart. Good Monday morning and welcome to this extra long video today for a week in my life as an engineering foundation year student in Brighton. Yes, I'm doing foundation year. Please don't kill me, but if you still want to, comment section below, fire away. Job number one today, I've got a morning lecture and I've got to get some last bits prepped and printed right now. Two more hours of maths to look forward to. Very fun, isn't it? Luckily though, there's a coffee to hand. Hooray! I am now done in terms of lectures for today, but just because I finished all the lectures today still doesn't mean I'm completely free, because now is where the real work starts and I have got a video that I need to fill in some details for. I have got another video that I've got to make. I have got this one to make and I've got a lab report to write. Yay, how very fun. Lots to do. After a pretty productive afternoon, getting a fairly decent amount of work done, I'm just back at home sorting out something for supper. And afterwards I'm going back over to university because, as I was saying earlier today, I've got a lab report to be working on. It's actually snowing in Brighton. Unbelievable. It's now almost 11:15. I actually finished later than I expected, but on the plus side, at least I got more than what I intended to do on the lab report, which makes up for it. Anyway, as you can probably see, the snow is still here and probably only going to get heavier, so before the buses disappear, I'm going to go catch one and go home. I'll see you again tomorrow. Bloody hell, what's going on? Good morning and welcome to a very cold and snowy Tuesday morning. But despite it being cold, come on, you gotta admit, that is pretty beautiful, isn't it? Anyway, before I go outside today, I think I've got just the thing to take.
There goes a sight from my soul.
It is now just gone 3 o'clock, it has stopped snowing and I've just come out of my only lecture for today. But, as I said, just because I'm done with lectures still doesn't mean I'm done for the day. Because as I was saying yesterday, I've still got that lab report to be working on. I may have finished a bit further than I was expecting last night, despite finishing a bit late as well. But I've still got the rest of it to finish off today. So there's still lots to keep me happy.
I think it's all angels just walk by. There goes a sight from my soul. There goes a sight, there goes a sight. Now there goes a sight from my soul. There goes a sight.
Never mind, it's now gone past 11 at night. Never mind, I've finished about an hour later than I was hoping for. But the good news is I have finished and printed off that bloody lab report. It is now done and dusted, and one of the biggest changes that I have found since coming to uni is the print button is never more satisfying to click, because every time I click that print button, I'm clicking it for a damn good reason. Not like in school where you just print off anything you fancy. Anyway, that's probably enough waffling on from me today, and I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning, and welcome to a just as cold, but just as beautiful Wednesday morning. And today is my favourite day of the week as well. Why? Because I've got some nice treats lined up for later today. Now, unfortunately, there has been a slight change of plan this morning. As I said last night, I actually finished quite a bit later than expected, and because of something I'm doing later today, I had to ditch my morning alarm in the name of safety, because I am not doing some of the things I'm about to do on 2 hours of sleep. The car is back! The car is back! Oh, I missed it so much. An awesome day this has been, playing with the university's toys as I usually do, and then getting that really refreshing drive in the evening, which doesn't happen very often. Anyway, it's now late enough at night, I've got to go to bed, and I'll see you tomorrow. Welcome to Thursday, my least favourite day of any week. Anyway, there's actually lots to be done today, because not only have I got to keep up on top of uni work, which is kind of the whole reason I'm here in the first place, but also I've got a rather time-consuming hobby to try and keep track of. Finally, I'm out of that 4-hour stint of maths. Every single week I always dread that 4-hour stint of maths. But I survived and I made it through, and it's now over. Now theoretically my weekend should have already started, because now I have Fridays off for semester 2. Anyway, I'm still not going home because I've got some other bits of work to do, such as keeping my little hobby of doing this alive. Yeah, I've got some videos to go and make basically. They say time flies when you're having fun, and actually they're saying it for a damn good reason, because that was such a good few hours of work. As you can see from the clock behind me, I have once again lost track of time completely, and I finished just as late as I did for the last couple of nights. Anyway, hopefully you're still enjoying this, hopefully you're somehow still finding this entertaining, and if you are, thank you for managing to stay on this long, and I'll see you again tomorrow morning. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Friday morning. Current conditions outside are rather windy and very cold still. Anyway, enough of that talk now. I'm just digging into some breakfast, having Weetabix, as I usually do. It's nice and quick and easy. But before we get started today, I want to answer a question that even in person I've been asked an awful lot lately. And that is, what the hell am I doing at 4:45 in the morning? Why can't I just get up at 7 o'clock like everyone else? And that's a perfectly good question. Even I admit, it's a ridiculous time to be setting a regular alarm for. To better explain this to you, we need to look back to when I was still in school. Normally I got woken up at 7 o'clock like everyone else, had some breakfast at 7:30 and then go into lesson 1 at 9 o'clock. The problem I always found was a wave of pure misery that hits me about 2 hours after I'm awake. And back at the start of year 13, I needed to find a way around this so that it wouldn't hit me in an exam. And the method I found best for me was simply to switch everything back by a couple of hours. Instead of getting up around 7, it was getting up around 5 o'clock. It had worked so well for me that I decided I was going to carry it on and make it a regular thing. So I hope that answers your question about why I try to get up at stupid o'clock in the morning regularly. Like I said last night, time really does fly when you're having fun. Well, not just having fun, but when you're working to the point where you're just in the zone completely, time really does fly by and you will lose track of it. Anyway, it's now about 6:30 at night, but just before I pack up all manner of work, I just want to plan a video that I'm going to make in a couple of weeks' time. It is now 7 PM, it's Friday evening, and I have just finished the last bit of work that I wanted to do this week. Before I go, according to a lot of my friends, apparently I overwork myself. And to be fair, I do kind of feel that I make myself work harder than I actually need to. Now, I think that's just because I haven't quite found the smartest way to work yet. Anyway, as I said, it's now Friday evening, I've done all the bits of work that I wanted to do this week, which is mission accomplished. And now I'm going to have loads of fun over the week trying to put this one together. Anyway, I'm now going to go off and unwind and just go and relax for the weekend before I'm going back to the grind on Monday morning. So hopefully this has given you an insight into what my typical week looks like and how hard I like to make myself work. And hopefully this has also given you a flavour of what foundation year engineering here at Brighton is like. Hopefully you enjoyed it, hopefully you found it useful or entertaining, and if you did, give it one of these, and if you haven't already done so, then subscribe and stay tuned for more. Besides, it's free anyway. But otherwise, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next video. Stay tuned.